Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's so great to see you. I am doing a finalized home tour of my little houseboat. Each and every one of you that are still waiting on yours, I know that I've said before and other people are telling you, just hold tight, just be patient. They are coming and everybody will be living really nicely really soon. But in the meantime, I wanted to show you what I ended up doing, and I hope you enjoy. Over here, we've got the Triple D Christine fireplace and one of the Gion kittens. The from Soy. The LAQ desk, which is a secretary desk that actually pops out a computer that you can use. This is the Floria living room set with a La Galleria rug underneath. The table set comes with this table that reses these wonderful props that you can't use, but they look good. It reses tea and coffee and wine. The plant is from, I can't remember, Dust Bunny. And yeah, the art is Half Deer. The lamp is Gracefully Wicked, and this table goes with the Floria. We'll talk about the umbrella stand in a bit. And then we move over here to the Floria kitchen, which goes with the living room very, very nicely, of course. And on one of the counters I set the Hive covered, well, two of the covered pieces in copper, and linked them together, which made them one prim, which made me so happy. Then over here I have the bizarre modern fridge, only 4 prim. Love this. And you can actually get some foods from here and have a good time. I love it. And then everyone has this. This is the Kelowna set from What Next? Kelowna chalkboard and canisters. My coffee maker is from that little store that I told you about, the bar supply store. And I will link that video presently. This table is from Balaclava, the Trisha kitchen cart in brown. I have this one and I have a lighter color one from them. This is the strapped Findom mirror. I just turned it on its side and tilted it so that it wouldn't stick out far from the wall and be all weird. But thought that was just nice there. This table set is from Furniture 011, and definitely a favorite. It does res food that you can eat. The animations are fantastic. Everything, all the food attached to your avatar. It doesn't go to your inventory and then you attach. It goes straight to your avatar. I love them. And I put these little plates down from Chez Moi. And these are placemats, and they res food that you can eat also, so you can get a little breakfast going. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Just fantastic. So I love that. And it's an adult table, so you can have intimate times. This little cabinet is from the Floria dining room, which I don't have up, as you can see, but it matched well enough with the rest of the kitchen that I felt like, yeah, let's do that. And this is the island. And this little sink, well, this pot rack. This little pot rack is from Shamiya. And as you can see, it's called the ladder pan rack. And I love this. It's only 3 Linden packed, which made it perfect for my kitchen. And this rug is from La Galleria. Comes with the kitchen. So, you know, I was all about that. We have our television, which is from Fourth Wall. We got from 50 Linden Friday. It is the curved one that sits on your table. Only 2 land impact, and the speakers are 1 each. Now for the table, it's not a Floria piece. It is from Second Spaces, and it's called the Riviera Console. And as you can see, it's very low land impact. Even though I stretched it out, it did not give me a fit. And as you can see, the shape of it is so similar to the legs on the Floria that it was like, yeah, we don't have a console table, but let's use this one as a nice stand-in on this side of the room. And then we have these half-deer blankets, neatly folded blankets in leaves and in pink floral. And I just thought those would be nice sitting there. And this little bench is from Granola, and it's called the Celeste Daybed. I love this so much. Now, we have our drinks and cart. I wish I could fill up the cart, but you know, you try to fit in as much as you possibly can and go from there. So we are going to have this cart be explained by don't pay attention to what's behind the curtain type of moment. This is a Christmas card from Gian, but it matched the room, especially if you're not zoomed in. You can't see that those are ornaments until you're zoomed in, and even then you have to kind of be told that they're ornaments. It matched the room. I love it. It's only 2 land impact. It does have color change as far as the cloth and the wood, but all the cloth covers for the cart are holiday themed, and the wood is you get a choice of light, medium, and dark. And then we have our little drink cart, which gives us our drink tray, which gives us cocktails and spirits. Love this, and I've loved it for a long time. Had it for almost a year now, so I love that. And then our little sign. Our rug, our runner, is from La Galleria also. Oh, and the chandelier is actually for the kitchen that I just placed over our dining table. And our Lisp Charlotte clock noir, one of my favorite things that I've bought recently. Just a nice clock. And this is a very simple chandelier. Nothing overdone about it. Very cute. Certainly big enough for this space. And then finally down here, I created something that I felt I needed in order to have a full home here. And that is a restroom. I really wanted a nice little restroom. And no, it's not a full bath, but it's good enough. This is the Laq Sink, the low prim version. There is a version that is 5 prim, but this one is 2. And it's beautiful and has all those little accoutrements that you would want. Soap and lotion and your toothbrushes and candles and an actual brush. And it just has everything kind of already sitting here that you would actually want to have on your sink. And it's only costing $2 prim. So the candles are on and off from this candle at the bottom. Or is it this one? Yeah, it's that one on top there. And on the one that's 5 prim, the bulbs work. The bulbs don't work on that one. On this one, the 2 prim version. But it's still beautiful. So I was like, yeah, let's do this. And then the Laq Toilet, which is always a low prim item. Only 2 prim on that. Toilet up and down on the lid. All of this is one item. So many of you have this. I can't imagine that you don't know that already. And then we have our little candles, which actually came in this bathroom building set. I basically dismantled it and turned it into a space that would fit this space in particular. So that is that. That is that for the restroom. And now we will take a quick trip upstairs to the bedroom and then the patio. As soon as you get upstairs, the first thing you see is a picture of me, my profile pic. And then that wonderful mirror that I've been using since I got my first house when I returned to Second Life. The CM dressing room mirror mesh, 3 Linden packed, and it literally poses you so that you can make sure you look great before you hit the door. Next, we have the Gion bedroom set. And it comes with a dresser that is texture change. These candles are on and off. And then we have the side tables, the nightstands for him and her. And then the bed, the Saxton bed. And you can change the texture on all of these items. The side tables, the dresser, and the bed. Over here on the floor is the Cozy Day tray. Lesbian adult, 2 prim. The nightstands are 1, the bed is 9. And then another picture of myself. And these are the James Joyce library lamps. This came in a deco crate, I believe, with a library, basically a library cabinet. But these lights were so beautiful, so beautiful. I thought they would go really, really nicely next to my vanity, which is by Quasi. It's the G Orgy Femdom vanity. Oh, the lights, they're 2 Linden packed. I think you saw that. And then we've got a picture frame that I haven't filled up yet. I want to say this is 3. No, it's only 1, which is great. And then we've got our Nomad Tufted chair. I bought the set of these. One has a blanket, one does not, and I put the one without the blanket out. Trying to save on prims. And then finally in this room, we have the Prim Possible closet, which is actually the adult version of the closet. And it is mesh, so really, really, really glad I bought that years ago. Now, oh, the rug. The rug is actually called the cream kitchen rug. It's one that I picked up, I'm sure, for no more than 10 Linden on Marketplace. And I've been using it for years now. And now we're on our patio. And I have this surfboard out just because we're close to the water. It looks nice. It's from a Blaze. And there is an adult version of this. It lies on the ground though, and I didn't necessarily want that, but the adult version of this is only 2 lamp impact. It just, again, it sits on the ground vertically. You sit literally on it. And then we have the barbecue grill that I've had forever, even though I have one from SPF now at my other home. I wanted to have a grill here. As you can see, it's called the Guadalupe Grill Chef, and it's from Harry's Outdoor and Living. This is a fabulous grill. It is also adult. We've got the Half Deer Starbreeze Palm Tree, and this you can change the planter, the pot of, and you can turn the lights of it on or off. Over here we have a couple of items, and one of my favorite items, this is the Chez Moi Iron Patio Set, all adult pieces. And as you can see, there's a sofa, a chair, and an ottoman. Now you can sit on the sofa. Of course, you'll do the default sit on the sofa. Your default avatars sit. It does not have any sitting animations in it, but you can somehow sit on it, which is interesting. The table is one that I had from DRD. Death Row Designs Garden House Terrace Table, and as you can see, beautiful little outdoor table. I thought this was just as charming as it could possibly get. I was like, this belongs outside. Now let me say that I changed out this entire space for the most part at least 4 times before we got to this point. Anyway, I love this table. It's 2 land impact, I believe. And then we have our umbrella, which is from Collapsia. And I love it too. It is definitely a beach umbrella, but I felt like it matched the decor so well with the pillows on the Chez Moi patio being about that color. Even though it's a glittery pattern, I think it's gorgeous. And then we have the What Next South Sea Lantern, and it does work. It has your candle on and off. Very charming. And it does throw off light. Speaking of light, we have 2 items here, and it is one from DJSF. Now I decided to use this item to house the Stockholm and Lima bonfire, and the this bit is only 2 land impact, and then the Stockholm and Lima bit, the fireplace, well, the fire itself, the bonfire itself, takes 2 also. So I wanted to really have this out because you can really hang out with it. It gives you a beer. It's all bento. I love it. a lot, but just putting it down here as naked rocks and sticks didn't make sense on a wooden deck. So I had to use something else to hold that in. So that's why I am not going to have those two prims at my disposal, because that had to look reasonable. This last item here, I got, oh, there's somebody flying over. Look at that. This last one out here I got is an outdoor shower, the Dio outdoor shower, and it is an adult item also. It does work on and off with the water, and wonderful animations. It is on sale. Well, it was on sale when I got it, so I can't say that it's still on sale, but when I got it, it was 99 Linden. And now we'll go outside. Oh, I want to say this clock is from what next too? Yes, the beach hut clock. Out the door we go. Now once we come outside, I wanted extra pier space. I wanted to be able to utilize the space in front of my home as much as I possibly could. So this is the Erotica Pier. These lights are included. It is one land impact for each piece. Now, when I say each piece, let me just show you. See if I can grab it. There we go. So, this entire piece is one prim, and it doesn't matter. Well, it hasn't mattered thus far how far I stretch it. It stays one prim. Now, can I link this to anything else? No, I prefer not to, because I want to be able to turn the lights on and off whenever I feel like it. And if I link them, then that's probably going to screw with my being able to do that. So, the boat pier with auto lights, they do work automatically if you choose, and if you don't, you can turn them on and off. This is from What Next. It is the Newport dock pillow. It is the blue striped version. I also have the red striped version. Just a little blue pillow, and I can sit here and fish or relax or sunbathe or whatever. Just sitting and chilling by the water. Next, I have the Prim Possible Jacuzzi. And it is one land impact. We all know how Prim Possible rolls. It is one Prim gloriousness. This, of course, has many different shapes. I chose this one because it matches what I'm doing here. It is adult, and I am looking forward to using it. These lamps are the BKC dock lamps. They do throw off light. There you go. So at night, you can be out here in the jacuzzi and it be perfectly lit. And here we have What Next Spring Bloom tulips, and they are the cream tulips. So I think they're beautiful. And they're only one land impact. And then I have my boat, which is the Bandit SRB 210. This is, I would say, probably on the lower end of the Bandit stores available boats. It doesn't have sails and all that good stuff, but it's a very cool boat. I wanted something that I would feel comfortable handling because I'm not one that boats a lot. I've boated a little bit since I've been on SL, and really that's since I bought my boat, and that was a couple of months ago. But I'm very happy to that I now have some place I can literally be, hop in my boat and just start sailing. It's amazing. The actual boat portion here is from Goose. It's the mooring, and the steps are one land impact, and we got this in order to create a sort of cohesive color scheme when it came down to this pier. I didn't want it to just be grossly out of color and, you know, grossly clashing with the rest of the house. I figured if I match my wood to this brown bit here, just keep it brown and black, then it wouldn't offend anyone. And then we have just, I guess, 3 more items to talk about. I did put this little ladder down here so that you can climb down and go swimming. I happen to have the Vista Animations AO, Miriam and Esther, and they automatically detect the water. So when it's detected, you can swim. You don't have to do anything special. You just start to swim, and I think that's incredible, and this water helps you do that. Oh my goodness, yes, I almost forgot. I put down waves at my water because, not because of aesthetics per se. The Linden water couldn't be more stunning. It couldn't be more stunning. But I do like the sound of the waves. I like the sound of the waves kind of rushing and gently lapping against the house. So that's what we've got going on with these waves. No, okay. So I put this down here, and I thought it was another brand, but I do have the Evolution Wave set, but this is the Bear's Foot Beach Ebb and Flow Waves, and I really, really love this. Again, it gives me that sound of, you know, the beach. It gives me the sound of the ocean and the waves rushing, and I really love that. I really, really love that. So, one last thing, and then I'll let you go, because I've been asked about this more than once. This, and I've talked about this at my last home because I do have this. I had this at my La Galleria home, and I still have this up at my other home as we speak. Alright, so last thing is this here, and it looks like an umbrella stand, and it is. It absolutely is. If I grab one of these umbrellas, then I can either have it open above my head or hanging off my arm, and I really, really appreciate that. And I appreciate it in this color. Who knew that this color would be the perfect match for this home? But this is the Cambia Rain system, and this is its controller. It's not the only system of its type, but it's certainly my favorite. As you can see, the reser for the umbrella holder is 1 prim, and the umbrella itself is 4. If you take this umbrella out, it will res another umbrella. Just letting you know. But if you click this, it shows you rain, clear, and access. Now, I've had this rain system for maybe 2 years now, and I've tried other rain systems, and there's only one that comes even close to being as, I think, easy to use and not as prim intensive as others, but we'll talk about that in a moment. So I'm going to click this and it's going to rain. I love the rain, my goodness. So, we have got rain. And it's one of my favorite things about being able to be here. I was actually able to set that up. Now, if you noticed, and you probably didn't, there's no rain over this side. Well, that's because the Cambia rain system, and here is where its imperfection lies. The Cambia rain system has parts that you put out that actually create the rain. There is a version 2 that allows you to cam through them when it's not on. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. But you can't adjust the sizing of each pad that allows you to have this beautiful rain. Here we go with the second choice. So, this is our next option. I shouldn't say that it is our second option. It's just depending upon what you want and what kind of rain effect you would like. I personally like a more wet, watery type of rain. But this one from Triple D can do that for you. Now, we're going to turn that on. And as you can see, there are many different options for setting your rain. I personally prefer for it to be as close to the Cambia system looking as possible. So this is the extra options HUD, and there is a simple HUD that comes with your rain, so that you just get, you know, basically what comes in the box, and you can kind of upgrade to the extra options HUD. Now, as you can see, it gives a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful effect. It's got a little glow to it. It's really pretty, really pretty. And I have it set so that you can really see the drops of rain. That's important to me. So that's what I love. And again, won't say it's a second option, but it really does depend what you want. I opted to use them both because the Triple D set, you can adjust. You can resize it. You can do other things with it. You can move it around in different ways. And I love that. In addition to the fact that I was able to, again, set this to look more like simple raindrops, you know, just light sheets of rain outside my window. Makes me extremely happy. But the problem with this one is that it does always have that bit of glow to it. Just a bit. And if that's not what you're looking for, then I would suggest you go with the Cambia, or use a combination, because like I said, to cover the larger areas here, I use the Cambia. To cover the portion along the sides of the window and near the pier that I set up, I use the Triple D. It all depends on what you're looking for. Now, let's get rid of the... Oh, I forgot to tell you that the fourth wall television does come with its own remote. Decorative only, but it does have its own remote, which I think is absolutely smart and wonderful. So we're going to hit this light, and we are going to show you the place at night. And then let's turn this light on. There we go. so that you can get a glimpse of what it all is. At night,